Welcome to Total Transformation Secrets. I think it's webinar 64, so I'll have to double check, but we're going to go with 64 for now. Welcome. Today we are talking about collagen, and I'm going to call it the Collagen Connection. So let's get the slides up. And here's the question. What is one thing you can do to supercharge your collagen? And that is to add one particular vitamin. Close that. There we go. So we're going to talk about what collagen is, what, why it's so important, but also how to supercharge it. So the connective tissue catalyst. So what does collagen really mean for your real life? Especially if you're over 40, tired of doing everything right, but it's just, your body's still feeling like they keep saying this is what aging feels like. There's got to be something we can do. So just on this one title slide, it's really important to get this picture of collagen. It is it's a triple helix. So DNA is a double helix, a double-stranded spiral helix. Collagen is a threefold cord or a threefold helix. And when those three folds are all strong, or those three cords are all strong, then the whole collagen is going to be amazing. But not only strong, but flexible. So collagen is very amazing. It's one of our connective tissues. It forms the basis of our connective tissue, and it is something that we really need to take care of because it does drop off with aging. So wait, here we go. So this is the article we're going to highlight today. What is collagen? What does it do for you? And we see the collagen loss, food sources, benefits of supplements, side effects of supplements, preventing loss, and some frequently asked questions. This article is really a really good starter article for learning about collagen. I might follow this up with the types of collagen. I don't know, because collagen has many types, but we're going to get all of the essentials in this webinar. So, what happens as we do age? What happens in midlife? So, as we age, the fibers become fragmented. Think of them. Now, there's another analogy, or we use this analogy for something else, which is telomeres, which is like the ends of your shoelaces. But just think of the tips that protect your shoelaces. Just think over time, they get frayed, they get fragmented, they get less effective. The same thing happens to collagen fibers. As we age, they become fragmented, they loosen up, they lose their integrity. And connective tissue, part of connective tissues are the cells that build your connective tissue, and they're called fibroblasts. And their job is to produce collagen and maintain collagen. But after age 40, the fibroblast activity decreases. So what happens? The loss of collagen integrity plus the decrease in fibroblast activity means you start feeling it in your joints. They're stiffer. You don't recover from exercise as well. Your skin starts to sag. All of this can be traced right back to collagen. I love this analogy. Remember, I haven't seen one of these in a long time. But back in the day, I think this was all the rage in the 50s and the 60s, Jello fruit bowls or Jello salad. And this is a good analogy to think about what collagen is and what it's doing in your body. So when you think of a Jello fruit ball, the gelatin part is what we call ground substance. It's squishy, it's not solid, it's not liquid, but it holds everything else that's in the salad in place. So it's holding the cells in place, it's holding the fibers in place. And when you put all this together, it holds your organs in place. It holds, it really is basically the structure of your body. So we talked about the fibroblasts, the grapes. They're the cells that are always working to maintain the collagen fibers and to build and maintain. So the collagen fibers, they are strong, stretchy, that triple helix that we saw, and the thickness or the density of the collagen will be determined by how many fibers are present. So if you touch your earlobe is collagen. It's connective tissue, but it's mostly collagen. And it's flexible, right? You can move it around, but touch the inside of your ear, not the inside of your ear, but the other structures of your ear, they're harder, right? And so this part, your ear lobe, has fewer collagen fibers than, let's say, a tendon, your Achilles tendon. Let's see. Welcome. All right. And okay. So it's so important to understand that even your bones, the structural building blocks of your bones are collagen. So the same collagen that makes this ear flexible and you know you wouldn't say that it's really strong, but when you put more collagen fibers and get those helices really tightened down, then you get a strong bone. So collagen is really amazing. But here we go. What is the secret connector? What is the secret thing that helps your collagen to supercharge in your body? Vitamin C. Vitamin C is part of your body's collagen formation. So if you're low in vitamin C, then your collagen formation is not going to be as good. So you could think of it as the superpower spark that fortifies the intersections of the collagen fibers. So what we're going to discover today, secret number one, the true foundation of your body's architecture. Secret number two, the everyday thieves that steal your collagen. Secret number three, the one critical catalyst, we've already told you what it is, that you might be missing, or that if you are just a little low on, you might want to bulk up on. And in the bonus, we're going to talk about some of the exact protocols that you can do this week to help your body and to help your collagen connections. Well, I'm DrLisa Singletary. I'm a retired board certified family physician and a certified holistic health coach. I specialize in sustainable weight loss and optimal wellness. In fact, I'm known as the 100-pound weight loss specialist. My personal health journey, at one point in time, I needed a miracle. And we don't talk about miracles in health and wellness. I'm not telling you we're going to have a miracle today, but this is my disclaimer slide as well. So this is for educational entertainment, hopefully some entertainment, but definitely educational purposes, and I'm not giving you a second opinion. Your insurance won't pay for me. I just want to give you my expertise and my knowledge to help you on your health journey. Now, my health journey did involve losing a lot of weight and getting out of a wheelchair. And I packaged what happened to me in this framework of the 5 M's of total transformation. I'll tell you, it was a total transformation for me. I looked at a video of myself from, I don't know, 10 or 15 years ago. I did not recognize myself in the video. So now I'm still on the health journey. I'm still on my health journey, but here are the 5 M's. Mindset, so important. Macronutrients, those are your carbs, your fats, your protein, the ratio, the preparation of your food. We talk about that. We've talked about that for the last few webinars. Micronutrients, such as your vitamins, your minerals, your antioxidants, etc. Motion. We talk about motion more so when I'm in bringing Coach Judy into the picture because she really has helped me, and we are partnering together to create a coaching program that connects the two of us and gives you the best of both worlds. And measurement. How do we keep track? So important. So let's get to the secrets. Secret number 1, collagen is the most abundant structural protein in the human body. And like I said, it is a triple helix. So remember, DNA was a double helix. Collagen is a triple helix. And there's actually a Bible verse that says a threefold cord is not easily broken. So when you have a strong triple helix, then you're going to have a secure, strong foundation. So the triple helix is composed of 3 primarily amino acids, glycine, proline, and hydroxyproline, and they twist into this framework. There are 28 known types of collagen, and mostly that's determined by how much folding. So it twists on itself, but then it can fold, it can make sheets. There's so many ways this collagen can be structured, and depending on the structure, that'll be determine the type. But type 1 collagen accounts for 90% of the collagen in your body. So we can keep it simple, right? Make sure you're getting type 1, and the other, your body will thank you. So what does collagen do in your body? It affects your skin, your bones, your muscles, your joints, your cardiovascular system, and your skin. This is where collagen decline shows the quickest, right? Because your skin will look less elastic. You'll start seeing fine lines. You might start seeing drooping. You might start seeing or a loss of elasticity. In your bones, you definitely want to have strong collagen for your bones, for the strength and flexibility of your collagen fibers. Your joints, your joint cartilage is primarily collagen. Your muscle mass, your structure of your arteries. Like I said, you just feel your body almost anywhere, and you are touching some form of connective tissue, and the number 1 element of that is collagen. Okay, so secret number 2, what breaks your collagen? What sabotages your collagen? We've been talking about saboteurs. Well, those saboteurs sabotage your collagen. So age-related collagen loss is inevitable, but your daily habits act as an accelerator pedal, causing the fibers to fragment and stiffen prematurely. So, following a diet high in added sugar and ultra-processed foods leads to a process called glycation. And the GLYC, that's sugar, right? And this shuts down collagen turnover. It stops the fibroblasts from repairing your tissues. And we talked about the ages, the advanced glycation end products that happen in our bodies that directly affects your collagen. So what we can choose, right? We've got the collagen destroyers, we've got the collagen protectors. So the advanced glycation end products are collagen destroyers. These are the toxins that form when we use high heat cooking methods like frying, like grilling, when you get grill lines, caramelization, toasting, the things that make it crunchy and crispy and delicious, I have to admit. Those cooking methods create toxic compounds that really will start to do bad things in our bodies. What can we do instead? Using low heat cooking methods, and even more importantly, moist heat cooking methods. All right, what else breaks down your skin? Well, if you're in the sun all the time, that's going to cause changes in your skin. And that's because of the radiation, ultraviolet radiation that comes down, which is why we want umbrellas, right? But your skin does have many tiny, tiny mini umbrellas called melanin inside your cells. And that does help to prevent or protect from ultraviolet radiation. But that ultraviolet radiation directly degrades our collagen production and repair. Smoking, heavy alcohol dries out the jello. So dehydration. Once we dry out, I call it walking potato chips, right? Most of us walk around dehydrated, but that helps to damage the collagen fibers. So what are the protectors? High quality protein, poultry, fish, beans, eggs, that will give us the raw amino acids for the collagen building blocks. Beneficial plant compounds to reduce tissue inflammation. You know what I love, antioxidants, right? There are our shields. We talked about phytonutrients and the power of the antioxidant power that we borrow from plants because they make these phytonutrients in order to survive. But ding, 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 vitamin C and zinc are essential micronutrients that help in the production and the repair of collagen. So, secret number 3, taking collagen without vitamin C is a massive missed opportunity. So your body might have the raw materials, but without the catalyst, without that extra vitamin C, the grapes, the fibroblasts, can't reinforce the scaffolding. Vitamin C is essential in the production and the repair of collagen. So how does vitamin C activate collagen? The synthesis, the absorption, and the protection. So synthesis, you could call it the spark. Vitamin C acts as an essential cofactor. It stabilizes the collagen molecule. It's like cross-linking to help provide structure and strength to the collagen fibers. Absorption. Vitamin C helps the body to absorb collagen supplements. If you take collagen supplements more effectively, ensuring that the amino acids, when it breaks down, reaches the tissues that need it most. And then protection, the shield. Vitamin C is a powerful antioxidant, and many animals make their own vitamin C in very high amounts. Humans do not. So supplementing with vitamin C is a great way to include or to enhance your antioxidant shield. So that, what does an antioxidant do? It neutralizes free radicals and it helps to protect your existing collagen from oxidative stress. So here's some things, some numbers, right? When you look at skin health, there was a review of 19 different studies that had over 1,000 participants, and it confirmed that hydrolyzed collagen, or here's a little secret, hydrolyzed collagen you can also think of as gelatin. And back in the day, what was all the rage for helping your skin and your nails? Knox gelatin. So hydrolyzed collagen, and how else can we get it? And we're going to talk about this, but it just made me think bone broth. Now, we have some supplements that contain bone broth, but the federal regulations made us change the label and put hydrolyzed collagen on the label instead of bone broth. Okay, but the studies show that hydrolyzed collagen improves your skin hydration, elasticity, and your wrinkles. Bone density. Postmenopausal women taking 5 grams of collagen peptides a day for 4 years increase their bone mineral density up to 8% or over 8% in the spine. So keep that number in mind, 5 grams a day. Most of the clinical studies, when we say clinical studies, that means studies that were performed in humans, were performed with the amounts about 4 to 5 grams. So that is a great thing to look for when you're reading the labels. And I'll tell you, we've got some great supplements that have 7 grams per serving, even up to 20 grams per serving. So there's this is the best time ever to want to support yourself with collagen supplements, but look for that number. You want to have at least 4 to 5 grams because that's what the studies were done on. Joint function at 2024 meta-analysis, meaning multiple studies with 870 participants, showed significant improvements in physical function and reduced pain for those people with osteoarthritis. So I can't emphasize enough the importance of keeping your collagen, keeping your fibroblast happy, and keeping your collagen supple. So what do we look for when we are looking at supplements? So hydrolyze, one of the things that hydrolysis does, hydrolyze just means that it's broken down into smaller pieces. So collagen by itself is a very long, large molecule. And the different types of collagen can be huge. But if you break them down, they're easier to absorb. So hydrolyzed collagen, you know, it just makes sense, doesn't it, to break down those huge molecules so your body can absorb them. Number 2, adding vitamin C, right? That is such a simple upgrade for your collagen. Now, I see, and I missed this error on the picture because it's showing that the supplement, collagen supplement plus vitamin C leads to, and that is just a double helix there. So that's showing DNA. So we need to change, I'm going to try to change that to triple helix, but we know it's a triple helix that collagen is. All right, number 3, protein. We've already said that they're key amino acids, but these supplements work better when you're getting the minimum, at least, of what your body needs of the essential nutrients, the essential micronutrients, and the essential macronutrients. So you could think of, there are different ways of thinking of your protein baseline, but just as a rule, you probably aren't getting enough protein. So it's very important to be cognizant of getting a good quality protein and getting enough protein through the day. So where does collagen fit in the 5 steps to nutritional completeness? Because collagen, we talk about protein on step 1 because that is one of the macronutrients. But if you look at the essential nutrients on step 2, collagen isn't listed exactly in there, right? But when you think of the amount of collagen that's in protein, I think I put collagen more so in the step 1, but there's if all the okay, if you eat enough protein, you're getting a good bit of collagen. You're getting a lot of collagen. But if you are a vegan, vegetarian, you have to pay extra attention to getting the collagen that you need, to getting the protein that you need. But also, if you are getting, if you're taking a lot of collagen, it doesn't count completely as a full protein because the collagen is basically made of 3 proteins. And our bodies need a complete complement of proteins. So collagens are, I count them in part of step 1, but they're not the complete picture for step 1. So the protein is super important. I hope that was clear. Step 2, the 90 essential nutrients. Step 3, antioxidants and adaptogens. That's where vitamin C lives. Step 4, you are not what you eat, you are what you absorb. So having your gut lining and having your gut microbiome healthy is super important. Step 5, this is also one of the places where collagen could sit, right? You could call it, you could put it in its own category in step 5. But step 5 is wellness wonderland. That's all of the different categories of nutritional as well as healthy supports that we do. Bone support, brain support, red light therapy, go outside, grounding, all the different energy methods, all the different things that we do for our health and wellness, which is why I call it Wellness Wonderland. But that has to be on the foundation of the first 4 steps. So what are these 90 essential nutrients? Well, we've got 60 essential minerals, 16 essential vitamins, 12 essential amino acids. This is where the proteins fit in, and 2 to 3 essential fatty acids. So, and these are nutrients that we need every day. And I just want to emphasize the word essential. What do you think of when you hear the word essential? You think of that's something you really need, right? Well, that's true. The other meaning for essential, the medical meaning, the biological meaning for essential means your body can't make it. So you have to take these nutrients in from either your food, get good luck trying to get it all into your food, or taking a good supplement that has all 90 essential nutrients. Okay, so what is one thing that we can do this week to help support your connective tissue? Number 1, make sure that you're taking some extra collagen peptides, but also taking some vitamin C to maximize that connection. Number two, always we want to consider what we eat as well as how we prepare it. And we want to avoid the processed meats. We want to avoid frying. We want to avoid some delicious cooking methods. I have to say it. But we have to learn, and I'm loving learning this, how to coax flavor out of our meals without those high heat, dangerous cooking methods. And then movement, right? When you move, you're telling your fibroblasts, okay, fibroblasts, let's get active. And you're helping your fibroblasts to get into motion to give you more collagen, to make more collagen, but also to repair any collagen that's damaged in the process of your exercise and in the process of just daily life. All right, so you have the blueprint now. You can help your body to make the collagen, fortify the collagen fibers, empowering your fibroblasts. So what's one takeaway or one small win you're going to put into effect this week? So, of course, we've seen this before, but I can't emphasize enough this download gift we have for you. What does 30 grams of healthy protein look like? And this guide shows you protein in different categories, whether it's just plant-based, animal-based, just so much information there. And you make sure you're getting 30 grams of protein at least 3 to 4 times a day. And that's going to be a good start for you. So take a look at this download and put it in use. It's here for you to get benefit from. Alrighty, so that is, I think this was webinar 64. I got to check. But Total Transformation Secrets, the Collagen Connection is in the bag. And maybe you're on the replay and you're seeing this and you're like, I'd like to get there. I'd like to see this live because, when we're here live, we get to chat, we get to you get to ask questions right after the webinar. So if you want to join us live, scan this QR code and register, and you'll have the link for all of our live Zooms on Saturday mornings at 8 a.m. 8 a.m. It's 8 a.m. somewhere, right? 11 a.m. Eastern, 8 a.m. Pacific. So registration is open. But some of you are here on YouTube because what happens is every Saturday after we do a webinar, I put the replay up on YouTube. And the first time the replay premieres is 9 p.m. on Saturday evenings. And for that first premiere, I'll be in the live chat with you. And that is so much fun. So that's another place where you can ask questions and let us know what you're going to do to increase your collagen connections. All right, so I'm DrLisa Singletary. We are shedding light on the secrets, and the red Corvette is getting ready to ride. Thank you for all of you here with me live. Stay on the channel, and we're going to have our little after party. And I love you all. Mwah.